डिजिटाइजेशन पेपरलेस कोर्ट तथा ई कोर्टर जातीय सम्मेलन को उद्घाटन कले सुप्रीम कोर्टर प्रधान विचारपति डॉक्टर जस्टिस DY चंद्रचूड़। ओडिशा हाई कोर्टर 75 वर्ष पूर्ति अवसर में यह कार्यक्रम आयोजन होइछि। कटक स्थित जुडिशियल एकाडेमी रे कार्यक्रम में जोग दैछन्ति प्रधान विचारपति। अन्यमानक भितरे ओडिशा हाई कोर्टर मुख्य विचारपति सहित समस्त विचारपति, सुप्रीम कोर्टर अन्य विचारपति, हाईकोर्ट कार्यालय प्रमुख विभिन्न हाईकोर्टर विचारपति जोग दैछन्ति।
The digitization of the records, but my experience shows that in many cases, many high courts, we are only scanning the decided cases, which has its own benefits. But unless we have the scanning of the current record, we may not take complete help of all this. Because once we are thinking of paperless court and providing a lot of other facilities, we will not be able to provide those facilities unless we scan the current record as well. And I can share that in Jammu and Kashmir, because brother was there, we had the current record also scanned. And in the COVID time, sitting at our home only, without there being any staff, any officer, only the IT staff working in the court and getting the paper books of the list generated, we could decide the cases and take care of that part. So that can only be possible if we have the current record. There is another factor which is important, is that we are thinking of paperless court, only the court part, that you have the scanned paper books only. The back end also had to be completely paperless. So unless we do that, we may not achieve complete paperless system in the court. What I see is in different high courts, despite the court system in the court, you may have paperless system, paper book, but at the back end, lot of registers are maintained. And in number of registers maintained in different high courts, you have multiple entries, same entries made in different registers at different times. I don't have that data, but I can share that in the district courts also similar position is there. A committee was constituted by the E-committee, and the report was given in that about the E-registers in different high courts, in the district court basically. And what was found, I can just share some small data out of it. At different levels, there were 1469 registers being maintained in different states, and that contained more than 25,000 entries, out of which 15,000 odd fields were available in CIS and 10,000 and odd were not available. There were registers varying from 2 to 161 in UTs, and in states the variation was from 20 to 170. So different type of registers, but some multiple entries, same, but in different registers. So what we had said in that report recommended that why not to have all these fields. And we also found that there were some fields in CIS which were never used, no data filled in that. So these were extra fields only. So what we had recommended in that report, what was recommended was that why not have all these fields in CIS core software only, and giving the liberty to the high courts also to add more fields if they want. The only thing required would be a robust query builder, so that whatever information as per the rules required in that state may be generated by that court, and multiple entries are gone for future. So this is how, and we can use that data also. There is a lot of reporting on the basis of that data, which goes from districts to high court or from high court to Supreme Court also. This can all be automated then. These reports can be fetched. Lot of other benefits can be given by this. Brother Muralidhar had touched the part of training. Yes, this is the most important part unless we train the stakeholders. Stakeholders means firstly we talk of the judges, then advocates. This was the initial part when we were thinking of training. Then came the staff. Staff also has the court staff, and the staff of the advocates also has to be trained, because unless they are clerks, munshis, or the typists also, these are very important, are trained, we may not be able to have complete success in this system. then litigants also, because this system has been made for litigants also. Unless we train them also.
अन्य खबर